story time. Hi guys, so this is a video about my trip and my little stay in Adamawa. Yeah, so nothing concern me because Adamawa or Nysc carry me good day, and it's quite a journey from Edo State. Will be like 2 days, a 2-day journey or 3 days. So I decided to break my journey, although it was still 2 days sharp. So I went to Abuja first, and from Abuja to Adamawa. I know how the Abuja trip goes. You have to stop at local jar to take a break, and that's when I tried this rubbish, this particular nonsense. Anyways, that's Splendor, my family friend that traveled with me. Did I mention, guys, this was actually my first official trip. Like, I've never gone anywhere. I have never gone anywhere. You see, when people just travel to babysit their boyfriends and all of that, I could never ever relate. So this was my first journey, and I was quite excited and scared at the same time because, I was traveling alone, or rather I was going to travel alone. No daddy or mommy to take me where I was going to. I know nobody where I was going, but I just had to do it because I had no choice. I was going to do this whether I liked it or not. So yeah, the journey to Abuja was sweet. Then the journey to Adamawa was a very, very, very long and weird one because the driver was just speaking Hausa and all of those things. But guys, the north is fine. It's actually very, very beautiful. It's right here. This was somewhere around Kaduna, and guys, you see how beautiful this view is. Like, you could even make a music video here, or should a movie here. Fast X, they should have used this place, Back to the story. So I didn't mention that the journey from Abuja to Adamawa was exactly 13 hours. So I was supposed to sit in a Sienna for 13 hours, and that Sienna, they blocked me. They used load to cover one side of my head. That showed me shaggy, but anyways, who am I to complain? Anyways, my journey was not even exactly 13 hours because I think they were fighting in Jos and we had to stay. We paused on the road for like 2 hours before we continued. It was just crazy. Well, we shall go to Adamawa like around I think 12 p.m. Yeah, but now they had to let us in, and it took us straight to the hostel and to pick a bed, and we continued the whole process the next day. But like this, I was already in camp, and some part of me was I wasn't surprised with the kind of things I was seeing in the hostel and then their kitchen, because I went to a boarding school, so these things I was kind of used to it. But the fact that almost everybody in Adamawa here, in camp here, were from Benue or somewhere from the north, and most of them were just speaking Hausa, it was really weird for me. And most times when I spoke, like, I think they felt intimidated or whatever. Because of baby girl. But I don't know, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for me to make friends here at first until I joined the OBS. I know you'll be asking what the OBS is, but the OBS is basically the orientation broadcasting service. Yeah, so basically we did everything entertainment, everything going on in the camp. We were in charge of it. So it was just a getaway for me because I wasn't doing this pirate shit anymore, and yeah, we're just doing our own thing. We're just doing the whole media stuff and all of that. So I think that was the beginning of my ease here in camp. I just became free because the people there were fun. They were crazy people. Trust me, it was a madhouse because we were always fighting. But then I could relate to all of them. They were just awesome people. Yeah, so a little tip from baby girl to you. Please, whenever you are ready to do this NYSC thing, if you don't want to go and faint on the parade ground, it's either you join the OBS or you join the Red Cross, and you have to do it on time because they are usually choked up, and there'll be a point where they say, no, we are taking no more people. You understand? So just do that, decide early, and do all of that. So yeah, guys, this was when I almost died. My spirit and soul left my body. I'm afraid of heights, people that know me, and I had to do this. They didn't even give us any choice. They said we must do all the drilling. So I had to climb, and by the time I turned over, God be with me. I was with nobody. I fainted, guys. Just the truth, I fainted. And it's funny how my whole body was just hurting after this experience. It's not like I did much. It's not to climb wood and climb rope. But anyways, it's not that it seems. It's not as it seems, guys. It's not as it seems. So yeah, staying in the north. I mean, it's not like I was outside, but then there was northern people that was in charge of the camp and the kitchen and the food, and I could just not relate. I mean, I've never been away from home, and so everything was just difficult for me to adapt. When I go to the Mami market, all I was eating was fried rice from one particular place. I can never forget Mama Onyechi. She was my savior in camp. If not, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what would have happened to me. But anyways, this is Vicky, one of my OBS members, and the legit friends I made, or rather one of the legit friends I made here in camp. And you see, let me tell you a story about this day. This was the beginning of NYC at 50, yeah? And they called a few of us, we're just 4, the president of the OBS and 3 of us. And they said they've picked us, to represent the camp outside, and it's because we do well here in the camp. So see me feeling so special that okay, these people see that I'm actually working hard, and they recognize this and they want me to go out, thinking that we meet with dignitaries and maybe eat good food, and just have a good time outside, meet dignitaries here, or see outside of Adamawa. As I will see Yola, because people say it's a beautiful place. But my guys, these Nigerians, they can't scam. They just took us to the secretariat and made us trek. I trekked my life that day, guys. I trekked my life. I was so angry with myself at the end. But whatever, at least I came out from the camp. I just felt like I came out from prison. And when I was going back inside, I felt sad again. Because, we're back here. Anyways, you see this henna thing. I've always wanted to do it when I watch Indian movies, or I see these Muslim people during their festivals or their festive periods, and they always have it on their hands and legs, and I really loved it, so I had to do that. So yeah, those activities I was talking about that we were in charge of, this was part of it. This was Mr. Macho, I think Mr. Marco, whatever they called it, Mr. NYSC, my guys. This day was a very funny and hectic day. And yeah, we wake up every morning early to do our morning devotion and motivation, or whatever they call it, but this is it. And the band helped us because it was usually boring. And whenever the band would just step in, they would just, make the place all sweet and nice, give a good vibe and all of that. But basically, guys, the camp thing is a 50-50 thing. Well, for me though, some people really enjoyed theirs. I'll say it's a 50-50 thing for me. Sometimes it's interesting. Sometimes you want to join the crowd and do what they're doing or watch. Sometimes you just want to be away from them. Yeah, so but being an OBS member, we could not really escape from the activities. We had to be there. We had to organize. We had to arrange. We had to, do all those things. So yeah, it was fun watching people. It was fun watching people. I did not want to be part of them, but it was fun watching them march, looking all good. Their legs going left, right accordingly. Even though some people in the middle were doing rubbish. So yeah, this is Okpa, and I got introduced to it by Vicky, and that legit became my breakfast till I left camp. And yes, I told you I really love this henna thing, so I had to get a bolder one that will say, yes, I went to Adamawa and I have a story to tell. And it was so beautiful, guys. Look at it. Look at my hair. Isn't it pretty, guys? Oh my god. Yes, guys, there was no way I was going to leave without telling the story. I experienced sandstorm. Sandstorm. You see all of this? My camera wasn't doing justice. Trust me. Everywhere was red. I mean, the weather in Adamawa is crazy. The heat, the flies, when it wants to rain. Try, guys. I survived. Indeed, I have a story to tell. But in all, I enjoyed myself thanks to my OBS friends. And never again is Adamawa going to see me. So, yep. I survived. That's my victory story. I survived. So thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. I love you. Bye.